Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I will show you how to make Roadhog's chain hook ability like this. So you can shoot a projectile, and when it hits something, it will pull it to the character. So I'm just going to reset my old nodes. So first, we are going to create our projectile. So right click, then blueprint class, then actor, then I will name this hook bp underscore hook. Then I will open it up. I will add a sphere collision and drag and drop this into the default scene root to make that the default scene root. Now I will add a sphere. So let's see what this looks like. So it's a bit big. I will reduce the size in half. So now we will add the projectile movement component to make it move. So type in projectile movement component. We don't want gravity, and the initial speed I will set to 5000, the max speed also 5000, and the velocity I will give the XA value of 5000. Now let's make this shoot from the character. So I will change the actor class to BP hook. So this is in the first person character blueprint. So this comes from the input fire and spawn actor. So select this class. Now let's see if I can fire this. So now I can fire this. Now we will make this hook come back. So for that we need an initial location. So to store that, we are going to create a variable. So click on variable, and I will name this location and change the variable type to vector. Then on begin play, I will drag and drop the sphere collision in and get the world location. Then I will alt drag and drop the location. So we get this set and connect begin play to set and connect this to the location. So now we are storing the initial location of our projectile here to this variable. So whenever we fire the variable, and after a certain time, the projectile will come back to this location. So now we will create a timeline. So drag from here and type in timeline, and I will name this comeback. Now I will open it up, and I will change the length to 1, and I will add a float track, and press and hold shift and click, so we get this point. So on the time I will give a value of 0, and the value should be 0, and press and hold shift and click again, so we get another dot. For the time I will give it a value, of 1, and for the value I will give it value of 0.1. So this is just to lurk the vector from the final location of our projectile to the initial location, this location. Now we will get a wheeler. So right click and type in vector lerp or wheeler. So we get this vector lerp. Now we will drag and drop the sphere and drag from here and type in set world location and connect this to the update. Then for A we will get the current world location, so connect this here. Before that we need to add a delay. So after a certain time, after the projectile have moved a certain distance, it will come back. So I'm just going to add a delay for that, and I will give it a value of 0.2. So that's fine. After a certain time it will come back. So if you increase this time, this projectile will move further distance before coming back. So after the delay, this timeline gets activated, and we are now going to lerp the final value and the initial value. So connect the initial value to here. So since we are setting the initial value when we begin play, this value will be the value when the projectile is first created, but after the delay we are calling this function again to get the world location. So the new value will be a different value than this. So it will be the maximum distance the projectile has traveled in this time. So connect this to the new location, and from the new track connect this to the alpha. Now let's test this out. So as you can see, it is coming back. So don't worry about that, we will fix that. We need to do one more thing. So after, we need to set the velocity to 0 so it doesn't move away. So drag and drop the projectile movement component, then set velocity, and we will get a value of 0, 0, 0, so it won't move. So there you go, it came back. Now we will destroy the projectile after it comes back. So drag from finished and type in destroy actor. So now it will get destroyed. So there you go. If you want the projectile to move a greater distance, just change this value. So if you want a longer hook, just change this. So now we get a longer hook. So now we will make the projectile come back if it hits something. So click on the sphere collision, then on component hit, then just connect this to the play after the delay. So if it hits something, so we need to change the, okay, the sphere is set to overlap all. We need to change this to block all dynamic. So now it comes back when it hits something, and if it doesn't hit anything, it will just go till the 0.5 time runs out. So now we will make a new pawn. So I already have one here. So pawns are basically actors that you can control. So your first person character is a pawn and the third person character is also a pawn. So we are going to create a new one. So for that, right click blueprint class, then pawn. I will name this Jack, then open it up. Now I will add a capsule component. Then I will add a cone. So like this. Then increase the radius of the capsule and the height. So we get this. So I'm just going to drag and drop that into the world. So this is our new pawn. So now we will make it come with the hook. So for that, go here and on component hit, we will add a sequence node here. So we get this multiple outputs from this one event, and I will connect this to the play, and I will just basically copy all this. So select all this and press Ctrl W and connect this to play. We don't need to set this to 0 here, and connect this to the set world location. Then from here drag and type in cast to Jack, then connect this to on and connect other actor to object, then connect this here. And from here drag and type in get world location of the capsule. So this is the initial location and our final location is this location. So this is the initial location of the pawn or the person we are going to pull, and this is the location where it will come to. So now if I compile, and so there is one issue there. Let's see. Okay, so the set world location, we need to connect the capsule component to the target. So now it will come with us. So as you can see, we can pull the character towards us. Now to add the chain, I'm just going to use a cable component to add the chain. So for this we need to go to our first person character, then drag from here and type in type in cable. So we can get this add cable component. I will drag and drop this sphere in and get world transform. Then I will break this and I will break this. We only need the transform and the rotation. We don't need the scale. Now go here and I will change the cable length to 200. Then the initial location I will leave checked and the end location we will give. So drag from here and type in attach end to, and the actor should be this hook. So connect this to the actor. So now if I press play, so as you can see we are spawning our chain, Now we need to destroy this, and also we don't want to fire multiple hooks if we press, so we need to add a cooldown also, so we don't fire hooks on top of each other. So for that, and when you go here and type in custom event, so we are going to create a custom event. I will name this reset, and again I will right click and type in do once and press and hold control and drag this here and connect this here and connect this to the reset. So only after when we reset it can be fired again. So also from the reset we will destroy our cable component. So for that I'm just going to promote this to a variable to make our graph a bit more cleaner. So I will promote this to a variable and I will name this cable and connect this here and connect this here and connect this here. Then combine. Then we need to call the reset. So we are going to call the reset when the hook comes back to the initial location. So for that, go to the hook. So we are going to call from the finished and this finished. So here type in get character, get player character, so we can cast to our first person projectile, and drag from here and type in first person, so we can cast to the first person character. We can connect this to the event, or we can just convert this to a pure cast, so we don't need to connect any event to it, and drag from here and type in reset or call reset, so we get this reset and connect this here from the finished and connect this here. We will just duplicate this and connect this to the reset and this to destroy actor. Now we cannot create multiple ones. So only after it comes back we can create our new hook. So now we need to delete or destroy the cable. So go to reset and type in sequence, then connect this to here and connect this here to the reset and drag and drop the cable component. So press control while you drag, so we get this get cable. Then we will drag from here and remove component, I mean destroy component, so it gets destroyed. For now you can hook and destroy the cable. So we can just do an is valid check if you want. So if there is an error it won't happen. So now there is no error. Okay, so that's all you need to do, I think. I forgot to say something. So if we play and do this, if I fire upwards, you can see that the string is behaving strangely. So in order to fix this, just go into the first person character, then add cable component, and check this manual attachment. So now it will work fine. So I edited this in, so I have this arrow component, and if I connect this to the arrow component, so now I can select where the cable should start from, like this. So say it is coming from downwards, and if I put it here, so you can adjust this easily if you want. So thanks for watching this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks.